Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, you might be watching this on a cell phone, and you might be definitely you're seeing it through the internet. But I wanted to say a few things about the cell phone. You know, the cell phone has replaced movies, has replaced meaning movie theaters, which is maybe a good thing, but it's brought it into your bedroom. The cell phone has replaced the clock, has replaced the alarm clock, has replaced so many things, has replaced online, shopping. While you used to see people, they just shop online. The cell phone has replaced youth, you see. And it has eaten up childhood. It has taken the innocence from a child. Be careful with it. It has taken the youth. It has sucked the life out of the youth, where they're somnolently walking and they have these flickering lights in their bedrooms. It has eaten that. It's eaten the middle age, the old age's time, where they should be preparing for the akhirah. It has eaten that and has shoved them into their graves with vanquishing their time. It has eaten the relationship between husband and wife, because the wife has the phone and the husband has the phone. And the ramifications of seeing, at least if you're not religious or you're not conscious, you see wrong things, and then you start pining for the opposite sex, and then you ruin your relationship a bit more. And then you take the time away, and there's no getting, there's no gathering, and then the marriage dissolves. That's why the divorce rate is on the rise, because there's no time giving in the relationship. So the cell phone has replaced that. And we have given the cell phone that power. The cell phone has replaced the old time stories that grandma and grandpa used to tell, and mom and dad used to read or talk about before sleeping. It has replaced all of that. Now children want an iPad to flick through. They don't want to read anymore. It replaced the books now. That people who used to have sagacity, who used to have penetrations of thought with reading and used to read the classics, now it's to text for you, and they write the number 4 and then the letter U. And this is what language has devolved to. It has replaced so many things that are sacrosanct to society, and literally decimating the character of the individual. So as a Muslim, it ruins your time, it vaps your time. You're not but Hasan al-Basri alayhi rahmatullah said, you're but a bundle of days, and every day that passes, your bundle gets smaller. So when you're constantly on this cell phone, you're literally, your time, it's eating your time. So it's reducing your bundle without you knowing it. And you're constantly on it. Then it literally gives you depression, because you can't get and do anything. It ruins your posture, because your neck is always bent. Now you see these high school students standing at the bus stop with all of their necks bent. You can't keep a relationship. It's eaten the friendship, because you're unable to actually talk to your friends anymore. You literally, one has to text somebody else, and when you're with that somebody else that you're texting somebody else. You're always at a place where you're not supposed to be. So it takes you, it has ruined sleep. It has ruined your tranquility, because you're always with it. It has ruined your inner peace. Why would you want to make this phone stronger and stronger? It has spyware that is so malicious that it tracks your every movement. It tracks you where you go. It tracks you what you see. It gives you prompts. It makes you like an extension of a robot. And this is the most dajjalic thing that's out there. What I can tell you is to at least give it a rest. At least put it away. Go, and if you're so addicted, go and get a lock. This is called a phone lock or something like this. Somebody was telling me, you put it in there and you can't reach it until 3 hours or whatever you have programmed yourself with. It has ruined your health, because you no longer exercise. You no longer walk. You no longer talk to people. It has made you a sick human being, physically and spiritually. You have no time in the masjid, because people are praying, and as soon as the prayer finishes, somebody's looking at the cell phone. I mean, is that person waiting for an answer from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? That, oh, is my prayer accepted? Obviously not. So what are you looking for in the cell phone that after the prayer you come out, as the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to make istighfar? Why did he make the one who's had his past and previous sins forgiven? Why was he making istighfar? He left this sunnah for us to follow, that you still fall short of the glory of God, as our counterparts say. Yes, because you cannot make a perfect prayer. So make istighfar and make your adhkar and make subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha. So the phone takes all of that away from you. It actually ejects you from the houses of worship. Because once you're in the masjid, you're in the house of Allah. You are His guest. Once you leave, the guest is gone. You leave the house of Allah. This is the safety, the spiritual safety. This is the titanium safety. And we leave all of that for that little device, and takes your money every month. You can't afford an orphan. You don't support an orphan monthly for $25 or $30. But yet you give $100-something towards that thing because now you need it. It's your calculator, it's your phone, it's your everything. You see? It's your everything. And I think you need to rethink this. You need to put it away. You need to get it away. And also physically it harms you, because it has, now with 4G and 5G coming along, it cooks you. It literally cooks you. So wherever you have it, and now it's because the industry, like smoking. Smoking, they used to say, no, you know what? In the 1960s, Egyptian doctors used to come and smoke the cigarette and say, it purifies your blood. I have a cutout of it. It's no joke. But 599 additives, according to Philip Morris, the biggest company that makes these cancer sticks, 599 additives. I mean, you just imagine that they fooled humanity for decades by saying that it's okay because the power, you see the PR power, put it out there, marketing, get it out there, big lobby, big money. And then when people start dying from it, left, right, and center, getting sick, knowing about it, and so on and so forth, now they put little ads that, gives you mouth cancer and stuff. The cell phone is the same thing, and even more pernicious, because not only that it destroys your physical health, it destroys your spiritual health. Because now they come out, they know that for years, that it causes, breast cancer if you place it here, because women used to place those flip phones this side. Why are they reducing the gigahertz and all of these measures? Because they know it harms the cells, because we're living cells. It harms the cells. So therefore, put your phone on airplane mode, so it doesn't, just like when they go on the plane, they say, put it on airplane so it doesn't send signals. So if it's on your flesh all the time sending signals, you are literally being cooked. So be very careful, brothers and sisters, spiritually, physically, mentally. It is a destroyer. Use it for what you need to use it for, but it doesn't need to be in your hand 24/7. Don't sleep with it. Don't have it by your bed. Don't see the first thing that you wake up to do. Do not change this now. You will be a much happier person. Your children will thank you, and you will thank yourself. May Allah bless you. Take care of yourself. It's an advice from a brother who does not have a phone. So I do not have a phone. I give you this advice that my phone is not connected. I have WhatsApp to talk to my relatives back home and do some da'wah on it, and that's it. I have no SIM card, nothing. I don't plan to get it. I haven't had a phone for years, and I live by that. Much happier person. But still, it gnaws on people. You don't have a phone? Are you serious? No, do as the Romans do. Yeah. Oh, as the children in school, Uncle Zia, you should be riding a donkey in the desert of Libya or something like this. I said, what does that have to? Because that's how they're thinking. Old school, old fashioned. Sometimes old school is good school, right? Inshallah. May Allah bless you. Take care of yourselves and mitigate this situation in your life. Only for your benefit, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.